and welcome to our post-match interview. Right now, we are joined by Carzzy, AD carry for Team Vitality after a really good win. So, how are you? How are you feeling on this first win of the week?
Thank you. Hello. And I'm feeling good because I think we played decently today. I mean, first game was a bit shaky, but then second game we showed that we are just a lot better than them. Or at least that game. Well, you can really tell, I guess. But we played really well second game and we just took a clean win. So I'm really happy about that. And especially with Flash's performance, I think he played really well today.
Yeah, and you actually had a really strong performance in both games today. So, do you feel like you're hitting your peak form at this right time? And also, what are your thoughts about your performance right now?
I mean, I think I played fine today. The first game I could have played a lot better, the laning phase, where I think they play the laning better than us. So there is something to improve in the first game. For the second game, I think we played really well together with Flashy, this lane matchup. Of course, I don't think I'm here really reaching the peak right now. I'd uh, I'd rather hit peak when we are in playoffs, you know. I'm just starting slowly.
Okay. Okay, so you got a plan over there.
Yes, yes.
And how was your off-season preparation, and what were the key areas you focused on to aim for winning this split?
Yeah, well, we started scrimming like 3 weeks ago, or 3.5. So we've been practicing for 3.5 weeks. That was basically it. Otherwise, people took 3 weeks of vacation, and I think everyone was just playing solo queue and training no matter what, even though we had like a short break. So people just work quite hard and trying to keep themselves in form, even though there is like a break, to not come in rusty when it matters, because the split started quite early as well, or like we didn't have that much time to really like go on a vacation. So yeah, and for scrims and preparations, we just I mean, for us, I think the biggest issue is that sometimes we don't make games useful because we have like bad mood, you know, like someone sleeps bad, like these I don't know the word. I'm giving up.
Inconvenience.
Yes, inconveniences. Yes, yes,
I got you.
exactly. Thank you.
Okay, and well, what has it been like playing again with humanoid? Are we going to see more of that carry synergy between you this split?
I'm playing with humanoid. He's not as good as he used to, sadly, but he's still better than most of the mid laners in LEC. So I'm happy to play with him again because he provides some stability and strong laning. And I think we are gonna carry a lot of games together still in this year.
And well, also you play today against Wei. What has been your experience playing against him, and what stood out to you given that he's new to the LEC stage?
I think he played really well game one. I think it was not that easy for him as a Seraphim because we had like a lot of jumps, or like it's not that easy into Ezreal. And I think he managed it quite well, especially laning. I was surprised that he's playing really well. He was hitting every skill shot. So I think he's good. Second game was kind of hard for him, I suppose. He was a bit over aggressive in the wrong moments, but I think it's a good start from him so far.
And Vitality has looked like a strong team, but it still is slightly short of the top. What do you think is missing for the team to consistently break into top three?
Hmm. I mean, we just need to have better individual performances when it matters, because I think that's like we just need to be able to deliver the clutch, you know, because we take like games from the top two teams, top three teams, like consistently, but we are never able to really close it out. So we just need to find ra- either more picks that we are confident on, or just like clutch factor. I don't know how to explain.
And in game one, that it was maybe a little bit more challenging at the beginning. How do you keep calm on those moments of the game, and how do you prepare to like be your best self in it? Because you, after all, your Ezreal was amazing, and I think that in the main broadcast they already talked about you and Ezreal being best friends. So,
Yeah.
how was that development in that maybe challenging part of the game, but then going ahead with it?
So for me, like whenever I play Ezreal, I just feel like the game is winnable. So I don't really, even if we are behind, as long as I'm good in the game, like even or like just a little bit behind, I'm always very hopeful of the game and the possibilities of us winning. Because I'm just so confident playing this champion that I can do damage or like some good play and bring the team closer to victory. And especially with Nami, I really like playing Ezreal like we played today because it's just nice combo and it allows me to play way more aggressive. So I could play without my team basically on the mid waves and just look for aggressive plays and force enemy mistake.
And what about the synergy in bot lane with Fleshy? Well, you already said that he played really good these games, and I really believe he did a great job. And how is that synergy in the bot lane? How do you guys both works in and out of the game, like to perform at this level?
I mean, we don't do anything special. The biggest focus for us is just laning. I think that's where we need to lock in the most to be on the same page when it comes to certain matchups and see the same stuff. And when it comes to wave management, which is work of the both of us. So that's where we need to come to common terms together. And yeah, it's just the biggest part. Like then it's separate in mid game for me and him. But basically, like just playing early game together on the bot lane and focusing on it in scrims and in duo queue.
Now, what were like the main difference between game one and game two? In which in game one you got a very rough start, but in game two you were completely dominating all the game long. So, do you believe it was more of a performance thing, or maybe that in second game the draft that you had were was better than the draft of the enemy team?
The second game for sure, the draft was just a lot easier to execute. We had more possibilities and like more winning lanes. I think we had kind of three winning lanes in that game.
Mm-hmm.
So so it was just very easy to play the game because we could do anything we want, and if they fight us, we are probably gonna win. I think it was kind of draft gap that game.
Perfect. And now, a little bit out of the game, I want to talk about Europe as a region that is based on Europe performance at first stand. How would you evaluate the current level of the region compared to the other major regions? And does it raise the bar in the LEC?
I mean, it's hard to say because it's just like one small sample size, you know, just one small tournament where. I mean, I think we would need to see more games. We need to see MSI and Worlds to like say if EU is actually coming back again. But it's very, very good that G2 perform like they did because it brings hope to the teams that the Asian teams are not that far ahead of us. So for sure, it's a great positivum, and let's see.
And well, now looking ahead in the tournament, what are your expectations for the team as you continue through the split?
I mean, our expectation is top two. I mean, as long as G2 keeps playing like they did at first stand, which is just random. I'd say I don't know. I think usually team's performance just drops after tournament like this. I know this from my own experience. But if they keep performing like this or close to this level, I think they won't really have competition in EU. So I think top two is the most realistic for us, where we can beat Casey and MKOI together and Navi and maybe GX.
And well, now do you have any words for your fans or Team Vitality fans?
Thank you guys for supporting us as always. We are a very entertaining team to watch, especially with these crazy drafts. We are doing it for you guys. So I hope you enjoy it, and we are very thankful for every support that you sent our way, and we really like you.